Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. The taxman cometh. http ntvforex.com news ID EF1780. 7/16/2020 10:05:22 AM. US dollar September USD up at 96.180 Energies August 20 crude is down at 40.84 Financials The September 20 30-year bond is up 9 ticks and trading at 180.00 Indices The September S&P 500 MNIES contract is 116 ticks lower and trading at 3190.50 Gold The August 20 gold contract is trading down at 1,808.30. Gold is 55 ticks lower than its close. Initial conclusion. This is not a correlated market. The dollar is up and crude is down, which is normal, and the 30-year bond is trading higher. The financials should always correlate with the US dollar such that if the dollar is lower then bonds should follow and vice versa. The S&P is lower and crude is trading lower, which is not correlated. Gold is trading lower, which is correlated with the US dollar trading up. I tend to believe that gold has an inverse relationship with the US dollar, as when the US dollar is down, gold tends to rise in value and vice versa. Think of it as a seesaw, when one is up the other should be down. I point this out to you to make you aware that when we don't have a correlated market, it means something is wrong. As traders you need to be aware of this and proceed with your eyes wide open. At this time all of Asia is trading lower with the exception of the Indian Sensex exchange, which is higher. Currently all of Europe is trading lower. Possible challenges to traders today. Retail sales is out at 8:30 AM estate. This is major. Core retail sales is out at 8:30 AM estate. This is major. Unemployment claims are out at 8:30 AM estate. This is major. Philly Fed Manufacturing Index is out at 8:30 AM. Major. Business Inventories is out at 10 AM estate. This is major. NAHB Housing Market Index is out at 10 AM estate. Major. Natural gas storage is out at 10:30 AM estate. This is major. FOMC member Williams speaks at 11:15 AM estate. Major. Tick long-term purchases is out at 4 PM estate. This is major. Treasuries. We've elected to switch gears a bit and show correlation between the 30-year bond ZB and the S&P futures contract. The S&P contract is the Standard & Poor's and the purpose is to show reverse correlation between the two instruments. Remember, it's likened to a seesaw, when up goes up the other should go down and vice versa. Yesterday the ZB made its move at around 8 AM estate. The ZB hit a low at around that time and the S&P moved lower. If you look at the charts below, ZB gave a signal at around 8 AM estate and the S&P moved lower at around the same time. Look at the charts below and you'll see a pattern for both assets. ZB hit a low at around 8 AM estate and the S&P was moving lower shortly thereafter. These charts represent the newest version of multi-charts and I've changed the time frame to a 15-minute chart to display better. This represented a long opportunity on the 30-year bond. As a trader you could have netted about 20 ticks per contract on this trade. Each tick is worth $31.25. Please note the front month for the ZB is now September 20. The S&P contract has been changed to September 20. I've changed the format to Renko bars such that it may be more apparent and visible charts courtesy of multi-charts built on an AMP platform. Bias. Yesterday we gave the markets an upside bias as the USD and the bonds were both trading lower yesterday morning, and this is usually a positive sign for an upside day. The markets didn't disappoint as the Dow gained 228 points and the other indices gained ground as well. Today we aren't dealing with a correlated market and our bias is to the downside could this change of course. Remember, anything can happen in a volatile market. Commentary. Yesterday we gave the markets an upside bias based on our rules of market correlation and the markets closed higher. We knew early in the AM as the futures was poised for such. Initially it was the USD and bonds that were trading lower, however gold also migrated into negative territory in the morning. Today we have a virtual tsunami of reports in that we have 9 economic news items being reported and this can sometimes make the markets erratic. From our perspective we will just follow our rules of market correlation. Even though yesterday was the tax deadline date for 2019 taxes, it didn't feel like tax day, probably because most people had already filed their taxes. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching.